Don't engage alone. We do this together.
Yeah! We got it! We got it!
You 52 booklet.
Somebody clip this.
Welcome to Justice League Rewatch. I'm Jared. I'm here with Nick from the Phoenix Press. What's up, Nick?
Avengers! Assemble.
Yeah, this is kind of the Avengers episode. So we're talking about Patriot Act, which this is an interesting one because this is kind of like an episode of Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, in that was clearly the Hulk goes on a rampage and then the non-powered people have to come together to save the day.
I just really enjoyed this because I don't think Shining Knight ever had a voice actor until this episode.
I don't remember. He might have, but it's kind of cool because, again, this is the good part of Unlimited. We got another episode where it's pretty much just the B and Z-listers.
Yeah. But I really like the opening, how they're like 1940s, which is, I'm sorry.
America.
I love how even in General Eiling's file, they call it Captain Yazzie.
Mm-hmm. And I like how basically the first Avenger.
Also to be fair, in the Ultimate Universe, which I don't think this story had come out by the time of this episode. It may have. But the Hulk was actually created by the Super Soldier Serum in the Ultimate Universe.
Yeah, exactly. So this came out in 2006, so it might have. Let me see. Ultimate.
Actually, I think you're right. Yeah, I think it had come out by that time. Because you got to remember, the MCU basically gave the Hulk the ultimate origin.
Yeah, well, the MCU basically gave all of them the ultimate origin. So anyway, but back to this. So yeah, so we have General Eiling, and he's repeating the Justice League is a threat, and now even Waller is on the side of the Justice League, which is a little jarring, but it shows a little bit of character growth with her. What do you think of the conversation that Waller and Eiling have in that restaurant?
J.K. Simmons would make a great General Ross. Actually, he's basically playing General Ross in this episode.
And he's got the mustache already, so you're really doing.
And he turns into a Hulk.
Yeah, there you go.
He's basically General Ross in this episode.
It also kind of reminds me of that one scene from David Ayer's Suicide Squad when Amanda Waller was pitching the Suicide Squad to like the generals in the restaurant. She's like,
"We got lucky with Superman. He shared our values. The next Superman might not."
You're playing with fire, Amanda.
I'm fighting fire with fire.
Well, you're not going to pitch us that Task Force X project of yours again, are you?
Yes.
The metahumans are a threat. We need a response. And so Waller is very much like on the side of the League. So Eiling's like, okay, you know what? I don't have Waller on my side. I have to take matters in my own hands. So at the same time so he goes to Cadmus and injects himself with, we'll call it the Hulk serum, because that's pretty much what it is.
It's a super soldier serum.
Except he's in control of it. That's the difference between him and the Hulk.
So you're saying he's the Gray Hulk?
Yeah, kind of. He is the Gray Hulk.
I mean, he is gray.
Or, he might be Professor Hulk.
He's gray. He's literally gray.
He should show up in like a hoodie and some cargo shorts like he did in She-Hulk.
Please, no. The MCU gave us a dabbing Hulk, and I will never.
He hands Green Arrow a taco. So continuing on. So now you may be wondering, what's the Justice League doing at this time? So the heavy hitters are dealing with like a sun collapsing, so they have to send like the D-listers to supposedly just a Heroes of Metropolis thank you parade, and I love how they say Superman couldn't attend, but his colleagues were gracious enough to show up.
Also, I love how the announcers are they're announcing it like they're announcing the Thanksgiving Day parade. Like, if you actually listen to like their speech patterns, it's very clear they're modeling it after the Thanksgiving Day parade. Like the Superman balloon is very much a Thanksgiving Day balloon.
Stargirl, ladies and gentlemen, the all-American sweetheart.
Wow, you really know how to work a crowd.
Shoot, if I brung my guitar, I'd have them eating out of my hand.
Yeah, and then Eiling shows up and starts like causing havoc. And what's actually kind of funny is the Justice League goes, "You're all good on civilian casualties," and then Eiling goes, "In a war, there's gonna be unintended consequences. There's gonna be like civilian consequences," and I'm like, that would land you in the Hague, dude.
Yeah, like, dude, don't tell that to MCU stands.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I like how eventually he realizes what a hypocrite he's being because he became a metahuman to fight the metahumans.
Yeah, I would say the line probably could use some tweaking. He says, "All right, fine, I admit, I became the very thing I swore to destroy."
All right, I've become what I hate. I'll give you that.
Until now, you have become the very thing you swore to destroy.
I think because, like, I'm sorry, that line's kind of bad. I feel like J.K. Simmons even like realized, like, if you look at his line reading, it's like he's so bored of that line because it's not a good line.
And then what you don't realize is that one of the kids said, "Don't lecture me, General Eiling. I see through the lies of Argus. I do not fear the metahumans like you do." I was doing episode 3 thing, but okay. But
I represent the Republic, democracy,
your new empire. But so continuing on before we get copyright.
If you're not
struck,
with me, you're against me.
So anyway, so I did like. It's kind of cool. The funny moment. What was my favorite moment is when Mr. Terrific calls Green Arrow and goes, "Okay, reinforcements are on the way." And then Green Arrow's like, "Okay, you want to fight Superman? Now you got the Red Phantom and my ex-sidekick."
Is this the first time Speedy showed in the DCAU?
DCAU? I think so. It might be, as a matter of fact.
Also, I feel like his design is basically an aged-up version of his Teen Titans design.
Yeah, it pretty much is that. It definitely pretty much is that. And then again, the other thing I like about this episode is it's the characters that shouldn't be able to stand against a Hulk-like character being able to defeat a Hulk-like character. That's really, really
I
cool.
guess you could say this is a Justice League level threat.
I guess you could say it's General Eiling tries to kill the Justice League,
and I'm sure if they'll say to Eiling, "You could destroy the city, but you're dang sure we're going to avenge it." I'm sorry, we're bringing out all the Marvel jokes this episode.
Yeah, exactly. Well, because the MCU is a joke at this point, so there you go. So it's not like it's really hard. And I had to. And the episode ends, and I like how the episode ends because no one respects this lineup of Justice Leaguers because you have like Vigilante played by Nathan Fillion, so this one gets a Nathan Fillion boost.
Did you notice Nathan Fillion was also voicing in the flashback sequence?
Yeah, I did. And it's like Vigilante, Shining Knight. Everyone's like, "You're lame. I don't think a Vigilante should be a role model for kids." And at the end of it, everyone's like, "No, I want to be Shining Knight. No, I want to be Vigilante."
Come on, let's play Justice League. I'm Shining Knight.
No, I am. You're the stupid monster. Ha! Have at thee.
Have at thee.
Fine, I don't care. I'm Vigilante. He's way cooler.
Yeah, it was a bit kind of corny at the end, but at that point I didn't really care. I was still hopped up on good feels. I was like, okay, fine, be corny. You've earned it. They've earned the right to be corny at the end. I'm sorry.
So for trivia, General Eiling's brutish persona is never officially named, but it is similar in appearance and ability to when he transferred his mind into the body of the Shaggy Man, an indestructible brute who first fought the Justice League of America in the 1960s and would reappear sporadically in subsequent years, and shaved its body, renaming itself the General. That's weird. Eiling's rampage through Metropolis is similar to the comics version of Doomsday, although Doomsday has appeared in the DCAU. As with Doomsday and even Blockbuster, Eiling can be seen to have several similarities to Marvel Comics Hulk as well.
I mean, sorry, it's very obvious.
It's very obvious.
The pants, literally, he literally
the
has
jumping.
He did the clap. He did the sonic clap.
Since there have been literally hundreds of super rampages throughout the illustrated fiction, at least 100 in Metropolis alone, many similarities can be coincidental. The 7 Justice Leaguers present represent the 7 Soldiers of Victory, a classic DC Comics team of the Golden Age. The first version of the team featured Shining Knight, Vigilante, the Star-Spangled Kid, Stripesy, Green Arrow, Speedy, and the Crimson Avenger.
Oh! Nice.
So it's literally that team. So actually not that bad, as a matter of fact. Stripesy would eventually become Stripe, but since the Star-Spangled Kid has not been depicted in the DCAU, he is replaced here with the natural inclusion of Stargirl. Yeah, it's pretty much there, and I'm fine with
her
that.
outfit matches, so why not?
Here's the thing: Stripesy became Stripe the robot, so it's not like he's not there.
Yeah.
And then the smart mouth group of street kids who first mocked the reserve leaguers and later assist them are not named as such, but are dead ringers for DC's Newsboy Legion.
Oh,
it's a weird team of it's basically a group of kids that try to be superheroes, but they're not. It's really weird. Robert can probably explain that better than me. The German scientist, I'm saying that because I don't know what YouTube's going to do with this word, says that the test subject says about the test subject that nothing less than an artillery shell will be able to penetrate his skin. That is an allusion to the initial description of Superman, which said nothing less than a bursting artillery shell could break his skin. There you go.
So you're saying he's more powerful than a locomotive?
Yes. The parade music was previously used for the fastest man alive race in Metropolis in Superman the Animated Series Speed Demons. And we will see that when we cover Superman.
That's good. It's going to be really interesting covering S-TAS, knowing that we've already covered Justice League. There's going to be a lot of we're going to see that in the future.
Yeah. This is the last appearance, production-wise, of Amanda Waller and Wade Eiling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Speedy's character model is an older and taller version of the character's model in the Teen Titans animated series, in which he is also voiced by Mike Irwin on both shows.
Oh my God! Did I call it?
You called it? Well done, sir.
Golf clap. I was right on the money. Like the fact that I called an aged up version of a Teen Titans. I swear I did not actually read this. I didn't. So oh my god.
So other characters who appear in this episode are Crimson Avenger, Hawkgirl, Superman, Superman's girlfriend, Wonder Woman, Big Words, that's a character, Scrapper, Tommy Tompkins, and Captain German's Soldier. I have to say that because what?
Wait, we have a Jaeger from the Pacific Rim sequel that was never actually made.
Oh yeah, Scrapper. Yeah. No, actually, yeah, it was made. It was actually pretty cool. So there you go.
No, they unfortunately never made a sequel to Pacific Rim.
Yeah, they did. It's called Pacific Rim Uprising. It's a sequel to it.
Nope, it never happened.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Okay, nope. I know. Okay, you know what? If there's not a Captain Marvel movie next year, you have to review that for April Fool's Day. I'm making a determination. You have to positively review that and say why it's better than the first movie.
Positively review is one thing. Say it's better than the original is straight up blasphemy.
I had to watch Blank Man, so that in itself is blasphemy. So on that note, what did you guys think of this episode? Let us know below who your favorite character is, and which episode you're excited to see next. So I'm just pulling up Max. So
All right.
I can...
So wait. Ratings. We didn't do ratings.
Okay. Yeah. While I do this, Nick, to tell us your rating.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
This episode hit all the right notes. It was flawless from start to finish. It made me feel really great. I like Patriot Act is a very on the nose is a very on the nose title for that era. Like it basically this is Justice League Unlimited firing on all cylinders. This is like a perfect episode in my opinion.
Me too. 10 out of 10.
Also,
really
you notice
great.
how this episode had none of the original 7 in it.
Yeah, none, and it's still great.
This is why this is like, to me, almost a quintessential Unlimited episode. The fact that they hadn't have any of the original 7, yet it's still an amazing episode. Like that to me is why Unlimited is great.
It also shows why DC has such great characters. So our next episode is The Great Brain Robbery. A mystical accident leads to Lex Luthor and Flash's mind being swapped.
Oh, we get to make some Smallville references.
We get to make so essentially the Flash screams, "Somebody save!"
If that is not on the thumbnail for that episode, I will be mad.
I probably will. You know what? I'll probably end up doing that. So there you go. So again, watch The Great Brain Robbery for next week's, ladies and gentlemen. And remember, stay heroic. Lois Lane is Lois Lane. She belongs with General Zod, Zois for life, and Maxabat for life. And remember, Pacific Rim 2 was...